Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. It's all go here today. It's absolutely fantastic. We got deals with China. I'm bringing it to you now. We got wars in the White House. Caroline Leavitt literally interrupting Scott Bessent live, claiming she had a phone call. I was watching it live. There was no phone call. She was handed a piece of paper, got very, very aggressive and said, Jeff Bezos has gone to war with Donald Trump. Unbelievable moment. If you missed that, it was on our previous live stream. You want to go and see it. Look on the past live streams on the homepage. But we've got now a deal with China. The markets are going up. As you can see, I told you we'd get 100 days, the 100-day day, which is today. Violent volatility, nonsense, people making up stuff. I'm here to bring it all to you live. No one beats me to the news. Sky News, the BBC, CNBC, Bloomberg. No one beats me. I'm on my own. I'm here on my own. Bring it to you live before anyone gets it. Covering it all live. Get ready for a huge day. We've got all sorts going on and I'm absolutely loving it, loving it, loving it. The markets are busy. We're about to break out. Things are going up after the tariff crash. We had tariff wars, we had trade, we had inflation. We've just seen the JOLTS report. I covered it live. I told you, jobs has gone down. What does that mean? That means before the excitement and the drama and the flashing lights, apologise for the flashing lights. Well, not really apologise, I did it on purpose, right? There's blood on the streets, there's a crash. What does that mean? It means we're going to get rate cuts because the jobs report has shown that jobs is slowing down. That is bad, but good. Good for us investors. And remember, the economy is not the stock market. You want to invest? It's got nothing to do with how you feel in the shops. Investors buy the future. We buy the future prices. People dealing with the economy are facing the pain. Investors are looking forward. This is the new gold rush. We're getting ready for the next run-up. It's about to happen, as I've got today. Yep. We're dancing and getting ready to make some money. Are you ready? You should be. Because we're coming for you. It's time to talk about Amazon and Caroline Leavitt and what just happened live on the show. Pretty wild stuff. Amazon at war with Caroline Leavitt this morning, live on air. Let's get straight into the show without further ado. China tariffs. We've got a deal. The markets are up. Have you tapped the like button yet? Hopefully you've tapped the like button. Hopefully you've considered subscribing to the channel. No one's going to beat me on the news, the accuracy of the news, the entertainment value on the news. All live, unedited, unscripted, unrehearsed, straight in. Right, let's get straight into it. First of all, we had this moment here. This was unprecedented. This happened live. I caught it live and exposed a lie, a complete and utter lie. There was no phone call. It happened live. This is what happened live.
Take this, since I just got off the phone with the president about Amazon's announcement. This is a hostile and political act by Amazon. Why didn't Amazon do this when the Biden administration hiked inflation to the highest level in 40 years?
I was watching it live and seeing what was going on. You might want to vote in our poll and see the rest of that video. I've just put out the Caroline Leavitt video. If you want to go and see it, you can. Right, that's what happened a few moments ago, right? Now we've got a deal. You might want to vote on this as well. This is a live poll, 24 hours of madness. I promised you 24 hours of madness in advance, ahead. I told you this was going to happen. Trump, 100 days. Right. Did Caroline Leavitt overstep? We've got 41 votes, 51% say yes. Here is the link to vote. You might want to vote on this. There you go. There's the link. I'll refresh it. We've got 41 votes. This will rank on Google later on. How many votes has it got now? It's got 52. 56% of you say yes, she did overstep. No surprise. But what are we talking about? Enough of that nonsense. We're on trade wars. We're on standby for more news as it comes. And flipping heck, is it coming quickly today? I told you it would. So, first of all, let me give you this. This has just happened in the last few minutes. China to waive tariffs on US ethane imports. All right. China has waived the 125% tariff on ethane imports from the US imposed earlier this month, a move that will ease pressure on Chinese firms that import US ethane from petrochemical productions, Reuters reported on Tuesday, a few seconds ago. Now, if you want to get this news as fast as me, I pay a lot of money to get premium services, but I share them with you. There's Alpha Spread, there's Seeking Alpha, links are below, pinned to the comments later, in the description, they're in the chat for you now. You need to get these. There are free trials, discounts, and so on and so forth. Check out all my software. You might as well get it. I know the CEO personally of Alpha Spread, and Seeking Alpha, you get a free trial. Without my referrals, you do not. All right. China raised tariffs on imports on US goods, including ethane, to 125% earlier this month, hitting back at President Trump's decision to single out the country for higher duties. Key US exporters including enterprise products partners and energy transfers. China buys nearly half of the US ethane exports, according to the US Energy Information Administration. Now, there will be more on that story as I get it direct from my press room contacts. So stand by for that. Okay, I shall keep that coming throughout the day. Now then, I've got this here for short-term positions. Now, I'm a long-term investor. I buy value. What is the short-term saying? Well, Seeking Alpha market indicator shows neutral short-term outlook on stocks. What did I say at the beginning of the year? Before the drama, a 10% upswing this year. That's a normal average year for the S&P 500. For me, it'll be 35% because I bought and I timed the exact bottom. And I showed you how I timed the exact bottom and how I was able to swap my higher paid stocks for lower paid stocks. Look on the homepage of the channel or type into into YouTube, Martyn Lucas Investor, always win. I always win. 24 trades, 24 wins, and I'm about to make my 25th trade live on the show. I'll post it on my X. There's my X. There's my Instagram. You can go and check it. You can see it all for yourself. Let's get straight into it. So, what is this? Results are in for Seeking Alpha's sentiment survey for April with 1,160 responses from the latest poll. That's rubbish, by the way. I get way more than that on my polls. Sentiment has become an even stronger market force in an era of complicated, hard economic data. Given developments like unpredictable trade policy or knock-on effects of lagging timeframes, even the Fed has admitted to such factors, taking a wait-and-see approach until things become clearer. Powell and Company has been clearly expressing their opinion that the uncertainty surrounding topics such as tariffs and federal government cost cutting had placed a cloud of sorts over the economic and inflation outlooks, wrote Kevin Flanagan, head of fixed income strategy at Wisdom Tree. Interestingly, it does not appear as if this cloud will be removed anytime in the near future either. What does it mean for stocks, with sentiment playing more and more an important role in equities while trade? Seeking Alpha has produced a new gauge to determine short-term market direction. Again, another reason why you need Seeking Alpha and Alpha Spread. There's my referrals to get it. The Seeking Alpha indicator is based on a 10-point list with variables ranging from predictable trade policy to earnings and interest rates. Instead of assigning a specific value to each of the categories, the measurement gives an equal weight to all responses, focusing on total overall sentiment. And as you can see, we are at neutral. Not bear, not bull, but neutral. That's what I said at the beginning of the year. It's a 10% year, but if you bought the dips, you'll get a 35% year like I have done. All right, I wanted to share that with you, and I've also got the deal with, I've told you about the deal already, haven't I? I've given you the deal on China already. I'm just making sure I have. Yes, I've done that. This news has just come out as well. What have we got here? NASDAQ, S&P and Dow are mixed as Trump is set to ease auto tariff impacts. So we've got China reducing tariffs today, and we've got this. Oh, I told you it would come on the 100 days. Wall Street was mixed on Tuesday as President Donald Trump was expecting to provide some tariff relief for automakers, while investors look forward to labor data and consumer confidence report. I've told you about the confidence report. It's neutral. time to buy was last week, but not too bad today either. Expect things to rally towards the end of the year, but only 10% up from the beginning of the year, but 35% up if you'd bought the dip. All right, the S&P was down 0.2, the reporting of this. The 10-year Treasury yield rose 1 basis point to 4.21. Wall Street closed on Monday mostly even after a volatile session that watched averages climb and fall throughout the day as investors braced for a busy week of earnings. 78% now of S&P 500 companies have beaten on earnings. We expect the same from our other companies that we'll be covering. So there is that. Let me give you the earnings that you can choose. Today is the 29th. We covered the earnings today. You chose them. You can cover the earnings after hours tonight. It's first come, first serve. This is a $5 super chat this time. $5. If we don't have a request, we won't cover one. And you've got the next couple of minutes to do it. Do you want any of these? Visa, Starbucks, Snap, BKNG. You can see them on the screen. I'm not going to call them all out. If you want me to cover any of those earnings, including a earnings call and a trending video, there are your choices. No? Okay, we move on. We move on. You snooze, you lose. All right, we're moving very, very quickly these days. All right, what about tomorrow? Tomorrow, first come, first serve, a $5 super chat for the morning. You've got Cat, ADP, Garmin. I'll get up early. I'll make a video. I'll make a promo, and I will cover the earnings. It's up to you. So there you go. Just a $5 super chat if you are a member, members only for the morning. All right, scrolling down. What about after hours? After hours tomorrow night. Let's scroll down. What do you have? Now, this is going to cost a $10 super chat because there's a lot of competition here. $10, the first person. I can only do one. You could have Microsoft, Meta, Robinhood tomorrow night after hours. No one has requested it yet. If no one does, I won't do it. All right, so Microsoft, Meta, Robinhood, Qualcomm, the choice, Vichy, eBay. That's not Coca-Cola. That's the consolidated Coke. That's Coca-Cola is KO. That's not what that is. So if you want one of those, the first person to do a $10 super chat, you can request your earnings for tomorrow night and get all your promotional videos as well. All right, we'll come back to that. We're now going to wrap this up with, we gave you our poll, and I finally think we've got through all our news. Now then, that's it from me. I'm going to end now and send you all to the extra channel. But before I do, I want to make sure I answer all my members' questions. We are in members only mode. Are we members mode? Oh, no, we're not. No, we're not. We are in general public. Okie dokie. So I'm going to switch to members only mode now and answer everyone's questions. If you've got a question, a comment, you want to know anything, SMCI, please.
Money Making Mitch donated $10 through a super chat. SMCI, please, Martin.
When is SMCI? Okay, let me check. Let me now go to members only so I can answer everyone's questions. Please repeat your questions. We are in members only mode now. I can answer all your questions and concerns. So please repeat it. Let me go and see when SMCI is reporting. SMCI. Who is it going to be? SMCI expected May 13th. May 13th. I wasn't going that far out. After hours, May 13th. SMCI, May 13th. Okay, May 13th is now fully booked. Nobody request May 13th. You should check with me first before you super chat me because I might not be able to do it. So just understand somebody may have already done it. But May 13th is now booked for you, Money Making Mitch. Thank you so much indeed. Right, let me go to our members' comments now. Let me scroll to the bottom. We are in members only mode. Okay, LEB, hello, how are you? What do you think of the BP call? The BP call, very, very good. There were some technical issues. I think the guy who handled the call was very rude and arrogant, didn't apologize to the audience, and he should have done. The CEO asked him to do so, and he didn't, so very rude. However, the earnings call was good. It was a good time to buy. When I finally got the presentation to bring you, very professional indeed. I played it at the end. They did things back to front. They went live, then produced the video. To be fair, the video was available, but it wasn't. We didn't have time to play it before the call started, so I had to play it at the end. As promised, I would deliver that, and I did. I was very impressed by their presentation at the end, the pre-recorded one. The live calling was good. The business is strong. It was a good buy, good dividend, solid business, but not impressed by the gentleman who handled the call. Very arrogant, and he should have apologized. The CEO told him to do so, and he didn't, so I wasn't impressed with that. That's my thoughts. Thoughts about Plug after news release. I've not seen the news release yet. I've been doing back-to-back breaking news throughout the morning. Has NVIDIA been booked yet? No, no one has booked NVIDIA. NVIDIA is not booked. That's another $10 because there will be lots of competition that day. First come, first serve on that day. You've got a couple of minutes before I end the stream if you want to get it in. Josh Monroe. Good morning, Martyn. What's the latest news on Trump tariff deal? I've just brought you the news. Rewind the video. We've got a deal with China, an update with China, latest information from Carolyn Leavitt, all about tariffs and Amazon. That was on my previous live stream. Check past live streams on the channel. It's at the bottom of the homepage. Plus, I'm going to now find out more information and bring you more shortly. Thank you, Martyn. If you can't consider it love for everything you do. Okay. Oh, Google earnings. Google earnings is booked.
Denise Bruckner donated $10 through a super chat.
Google
earnings.
Google earnings. Let me see what date that is. You need to check, guys. Don't forget, if you are jumping in quick, and people do jump in quick, you need to make sure. If I can't do it, Google earnings. We've covered the Google earnings. We covered it live. Denise, we covered the Google earnings. We did it live. I did it live with you. We've already done it. I was thinking, hang on, I was answering that question thinking, we've just done this, haven't we? If you go on the homepage of the channel, I can't believe this is happening. All right, okay, so Google earnings, I cannot accept that because I've done it. Go on the homepage of the channel, scroll down, and what you see, past live streams, click on that at the bottom. Past live streams, or you can search it. If you look down here, scrolling down, Google earnings live. We covered it live. There it is, Google earnings live. You can search for it, Martyn Lucas Investor, GOO stock. That's always there. Or you can go to the Google playlist. That's on the homepage of the channel. You simply type playlist. There you go, and you can see all the playlists. You can search by the latest videos by clicking the sort by over here. You can sort by like this. I can try to show you like that, sort by. So latest videos, if you want to click that, that will do that. Use the search bar as well, but we've already done it. All right. Another one. We're getting very, very busy on the show today. Can you book the NVIDIA?
Donated $10 through a super chat. Can you book the earnings for NVIDIA tomorrow?
NVIDIA earnings. Okay. Let me have a look. NVIDIA. All right, NVIDIA. Let me scroll down. NVIDIA earnings is May 21st. Can you book earnings for NVIDIA? It's not tomorrow. NVIDIA earnings is May 21st, and I can book that in. So NVDA. May 21st, after hours. NVIDIA booked. Josh Monroe, you've booked your earnings. Thank you very much indeed. I'm trying to get through all of these requests as quickly as possible. NVIDIA is in. All right, good. South Louisiana and Gulf Coast still cleaning up the BP's mess. That is correct. Yes, indeed. You're right there. Thanks, Martyn. You're the boss. Yes, I am. This is my channel. As they tell me on YouTube, I am the chairman of YouTube. Why? Because I've got the best chair on YouTube, and embroidered in silk, my logo on the back of my leather chair. There it is, the chairman of YouTube. I'll always bring you more live news than anybody else. It'll always be for anybody else. It'll always be more entertaining than anybody else, and faster and quicker and everything else. No one is going to beat me on anything. I love it. Thanks, Martyn. You're the boss, the chairman of YouTube. I'm in the news about Plug. If you LEB, Common X earnings as they are good numbers which are coming. LEB, send me the link on Discord if you are a Discord Premium user. Links for YouTube. There's a link for YouTube. Discord. We're only Discord Premium now, but you can be a researcher for the show. Links for YouTube channel. Share it. I can make a video on it. I can cover the earnings as well. Thank you, Denise Bruckner. Thank you for your super chat. Is this live? Yes. Vaz, could I ask you not to write in the chat anymore? Is this live? I know it's your catchphrase and you think and it's funny, but it confuses some people. Some people are still unsure what's live, what's not, especially when I'm going live 20 times a day. So Vaz, if I could respectfully ask, I know you're doing it for fun, mate, but I'd like to ask you not to put it in the chat because it does confuse people who don't know what's going on or don't know your catchphrase. So I appreciate that. I see I've missed a lot today. There's been a lot going on. When is the earnings for GSAT? When is the earnings for GSAT? I will tell you right now. Give me 10 seconds and I will be on it for you. GSAT, Global Star. The earnings for Global Sat is on May the 12th after hours. May the 12th after hours is booked. You cannot book May the 12th. You cannot book GSAT. The spot has already gone. I told you things are going quicker and quicker every day as the channel heads towards 100,000 subscribers. Yes, Vaz. Yes, he's confused. Yeah. Send a friend request. Yes, 231 liked. 54 likes. Hit the like button. Yes. Okay. No, no need to apologize, Vaz. No need to apologize. It's been funny, but I'm just letting you know an update there. That's all. I just tell you how it is. I don't sugarcoat anything. You're my friend. I love you, but I will always tell you what we need to do. All right. So we're all good, mate. All right. Everything for the benefit of the Lucasades and the strength of the network. And it is a network now. We have 3 channels. Right. There it is, guys. Expect excitement. Expect the markets to rally 35% from the bottom. It's a 10% year. If you bought the dips, 25% this year. I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. Once again, my predictions are spot on. I'm going for my 25th trade, my 25th win. You see my 24th trade live on the show. I also put it live in my X and Instagram. There's my X. There's my Instagram. Is Sensei in the chat? Is Sensei in the chat? Is he free for a call? I need to know if Sensei, are you free for a call? Are you free now? I need an answer straight away, or I'll carry on. Are you free now? Sensei, are you here? Free now. Okay. I've got back-to-back breaking news stories all day. All right, shish, okay, thanks, Martyn. Shish, okay, thanks, Martyn. I'm not sure what that's for, but thank you. I've been trying to join your Discord, but for some reason the link won't take me there. I will keep trying. Let me double check if this is correct. There is the link that I'm giving you. I've put the link in the chat. Let me click on the link myself, see what it does. When I open it up, there is the link. Yes, that link is correct and it's working. There is the link. All right. Okay, now then, it says join server. This is going away. There's no more free entry to the Discord. I cannot provide a service to any more members for free. Doesn't exist anymore. But so no point clicking on that. If you click on that, you join the server, you see nothing. You'll never see anything. All right, doesn't work. All right, it works. You're in, but you don't see anything. Okay, so what you do is you click this here, $2.99. You become a member. Now, why should you pay $2.99? Well, you don't have to pay $2.99 at all. You don't have to join Discord. It's my server. If you want to join, it costs $2.99. What do you get? When you join, you get instant access. You don't wait. You're instantly in. It automatically puts you in a premium service. It's about to get a lot better. Me and Sensei are recording training videos to provide you training, how to trade, how to read charts. This will be exclusively on Discord. Exclusively on Discord for premium members. So you're getting training videos. You're not paying for it. It's a service we're providing for free. It's one of the perks. What are you paying for? You're paying to access Discord and communicate with us live. So when you get in, you can automatically get in. You can then friend request me. It's the only way you can friend request me. You can't friend request me on Facebook, Instagram, you name it. This is the only place you can communicate with me directly. You can't email me, you can't text me, you can't call me. You can message me privately, DM me through Discord. That's what you pay for. You pay for my time to answer your personal questions. And that's $3 a month to message me and friend request me. Well, my time is worth more than $3 a minute, let alone $3 an hour to message me, all right? So if you want to call me, that's how you can call me. You can also then speak to Sensei, Ed Nevius, get our training videos, get all the updates and everything else that we provide. That's what you get for $2.99. It's one of the cheapest Discord servers there are. There are many that charge $50 for the same thing, in fact, less than what I'm doing. But I do it that way so everyone can afford it, but that's what we do. So Denise, that's how it works. That link does work, and I hope that will help. Okay, that's the problem. Will do. There you go. Denise, you got it sorted. I'm sorry for the confusion. Now you understand how it works. That will be clearer soon when we take away that button completely and make it completely members only. Okay, for those that joined in the founder members, of course, you always get it. You always get it for free as well, forever. Now then, I would like to, as we've got our members in the stream, MSK, Stacy, others, I'd like to make a public announcement. Very, very important. I really want to put a message out to everybody. I would like to ask, please, it's very, very important as our network grows, and it's growing faster and faster every day. I would like to ask, it's very, very important this. Everyone's got their own personalities and all the rest of it. And we have some very simple, but, strict, but easy rules, really. It's very, very important this. We don't want any name calling or from the viewers to each other, or any kind of intimidation or bullying or what have you. The other day, one of our members was getting false information from some trolls and some bots, and outside influences are starting to be picked up by people. And that's fine. As we grow, we've got about 20 reaction channels now, and that's fine. Meet Kevin's got thousands. So and Donald Trump and Elon Musk probably have millions. So it's okay to have trolls and reaction videos. All they're doing is publicizing my channel anyway, and they're very welcome because everything's live, everything's accountable. Ask me anything, call me in, challenge anything. I'm open to any conversation from anyone. However, some people get manipulated and get false information and think it's a good idea. Now, one of our members got confused the other day, and I asked him to call in. He declined. He doesn't want to call in. Maybe he doesn't want to, and that's perfectly fine. But I tried to explain where he'd gone wrong and explain a few things to him. But it's much, much easier on a call because texts get misunderstood. And then, unfortunately, we had a bit of a to-do in the live in Discord. People calling, names, because he didn't want to call in. Well, we don't want that. I don't want that at all. I don't want that from anyone at all. If he doesn't want to call in, he doesn't have to call in. But I don't like the names. And the name that was used is a little bit rude, but not that rude in the UK. But in America, it's very rude. So it offended some ladies. It offended some other people. There's no need for it. If people don't want to call in or have an opinion or answer me, that's fine. But anyone can call in and challenge me or ask me a question. They don't want to. They'd rather just, like my trolls, they never call in. They just want to troll in the background and never answer anything. That's fine. Let them live in their little world and let them promote the channel. But anybody that wants to call in can. But if they don't want to call in, don't attack them and call them names. It's just not. It's not a good idea. And also, as well, I need to say another thing as well. We cannot have self-promotion. That's why we have a sponsorship. Now, one of our dearest friends here, Stacey, runs her own company where she makes products, and we all know about it. And I celebrate it, and I, for fun, promoted her as well, even though she's currently not a sponsor. Always willing to help. However, I can't blatantly do publicity in the show because we have sponsors for that, and Stacey has been a sponsor. She's not currently. So I just want to make absolutely clear, Stacey's been fantastic. Stacey has never she understands it fully. I spoke to her and said, Stacey, we can't promote things in the chat if you're not a sponsor. We don't do self-promotion in the chat anyway unless you are a sponsor. And she fully got it, and she's been great. She understands it perfectly, and she's a very valuable member of our family. Everyone knows and loves Stacey, right? However, some other people think it's funny to promote her during the live streams, and again, it creates confusion and embarrassment. And Stacey even came back and said, please don't do that because you'll get me in trouble. And she understands it. So it's not good to keep poking and making these sort of jokes, because there's a much bigger picture. So, don't go after people in the chat and call them names because they don't want to call in. And also, don't try and embarrass Stacey with your promotion, because it's just, I know you're doing it for fun. And some people's fun is to create havoc. That's their style, and we love our characters who do that. This particular person said to me, I decline from being a moderator because I like to be a maverick. I like to create a bit of mush in the show. And that person certainly does. And we love him for it. However, I have to say enough's enough when you're calling names and pushing it too much, because you're putting other people's situations in difficult situation. And I'm referring to Stacey. So I hope all these things make sense. They had to be mentioned in today's show. So I hope that all makes sense. Yes, thank you very much for the apology. I appreciate that. I'm sure you didn't understand the severity of your words, because in England, I was explaining to Leah, they're not as aggressive and they're not as argumentative as they are in the US. In the US, it was a very offensive phrase. And as you can see, this particular member was very, very unhappy. And then I think I wouldn't be surprised from his response if he's going to cancel his membership on Discord and in the chat here. So I will end up losing 2 memberships when obviously this is my income. So it's not only disappointing, it's my income. I lose my income. So anyway, so I am legit being banned from here soon. Ha ha. Apologies. Yeah. We don't want to ban. We don't want to ban you at all. Of course we don't. But I can't stand by and let people be called names and embarrassing other members as well. So I hope everyone understands the situation. Stacey, did you have a comment to that? Stacey is in the chat. Savage Faith Creations. I hope that all made sense. I hope it all is clear. Okay, I'm not sure she's catching it all, but anyway. There we go. I'm reading the comments. I don't need to read them out. Alex, you don't have to apologize at all. You're not responsible for other people's actions. I think I've seen everything. There's nothing I really need to share on screen. Yeah, exactly. The person who called in might have anxiety, doesn't want to call in. I mean, you don't have to call in. I just offer that service. I've offered it to my trolls, the people that make reaction videos, who say all sorts of silly things every day just to make themselves feel important or whatever. I ask them to call in. They never will. And they just want to live in their little world. And that's okay. That's okay, but you do have the you do have the facility here to call in, take part, and be part of it all, and then you can you can have your say about anything you want. Right, I'm going to go. Thank you very much indeed. I'll put all the links later. I'll be back for the closing bell. I've got calls to make. I've got people to talk to, and I think we're good. Right, okay. The link is in the chat, and if you want to continue this conversation, and I hope you will, with me in person live, I'm going to be in the extra channel as I process and get ready for the next show. Please do come in extra. The link is in the chat. It'll automatically take you there. I've been back to back with live breaking news throughout the day. Let me just make sure. Yes, it is. That'll redirect you there. Yes. Join me now on Extra. It'll automatically take you there, or click on the link, and you can join me for the reaction. I'd like to get your thoughts on this. All right, I had to walk away for a minute, and I missed something. Have breakfast, Martyn. Yeah, that would be good. I've not had breakfast yet. Bye, Martyn. See you guys later. See you all in a bit. Join me on Extra for the reaction. We'll keep the conversation going. I'll talk to you as I'm eating my breakfast, and join me now on Extra. That's it from me. Click above my head later on. This will be a video down below in the description. Over here and over here, there'll be links you can go to. That's it from me. Take care of yourselves and each other.